All right, let's get another review done, shall we? Trying to catch up because I am behind quite a lot on some of my reviews. I need to get some more stuff out, especially for the YouTube channel, and do some stuff on TikTok to do for you here. So, we're going to review this, the new album by Poppy, which is called Empty Hands. Almost forgot the name of it then, and come out last Friday. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When Poppy started, and she was more, I think she's doing some sort of hip hop thing. Sounds so old when I say that. But yeah, I think she's doing some sort of pop hip hop thing for her first 2-3 albums. And yeah, it was waiting for her, but like then she did this. I disagree. Which obviously quite a striking cover. That kind of made people kind of start taking notice because she basically went nu metal on this, which I'm a big fan of. In fact, this is the album where I started taking notice, because I think I heard I Disagree through YouTube. And I thought, oh, hello, okay, let's see if this is a one-off. Really enjoyed the album, and still recommend it. This was, I can't see the date, a few years ago now. Since then, we've also had a slight flourish into more punkier things with Flux album there. Then we had a bit of a stall. She tried Industrial with Zig here, which, okay, it was all right, but for me wasn't quite what I was looking for. I had high hopes for this, actually. Maybe it just needs a few more listens, but weren't quite as good as the other 2 albums. So that was a bit of a misstep. And then couple of years ago, we got, what's it called? Negative Spaces. Absolutely superb album. Like, genuinely, absolutely superb. Fully embracing some metalcore roots, and some other stuff as well. Fully kind of confirming that, even though some people still have an issue with it, I don't know why, because she's more than proven herself. That, Poppy's here to stay in the metal sphere, and I'm all for that. I'm very happy about that. So we come to this year, a couple of weeks ago, and Empty Hands. Yeah, I almost called it Empty Jar. That's a Cold Chamber song, and it continues in a heavy fashion. In fact, this has some of the heaviest material I believe she's ever recorded, especially since she done the song FYB, I believe was the name of the song, which was oddly enough for NXT, or got featured on NXT and WWE 2K22, I think it was, or 23. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So yes, new album. I think it's her first or second with Jordan Fish, which was the producer of Bring the Horizon, helped Bring the Horizon find their true sound, because, yeah, the deathcore stuff was all right, but the stuff they've been doing since, Sempiternal, I think it is. It's either Sempiternal or There's a Hell, Believe Me, I've seen it. There's a Heaven, Let's Keep It a Secret. It's one of those 2 albums where they've gone a bit more commercial and a bit more like huge production, a bit more of a poppier sound. Suits them. And with Poppy, he's doing the same. This album sounds absolutely amazingly huge while still retaining some of that dirt that you need for a metal release, to make it not sound too clean. So start with, we'll have to look it up. Start with the first single, which was Blue Sky, which I was a big fan of. Again, very, very much metalcore. And then we go into, sorry, I haven't looked in the book here. Well, the intro is called Public Service. Sorry, start with Public Domain. Sorry. Which is a very good song, very heavy, riffs everywhere. Then Blue Sky, again, we've heard that already. Guardian, which is the later single, only come out a couple of months ago. Song I really, really like. The weird video, but Poppy doesn't tend to do normal videos. Heavy yet touching with its lyrics. Bit of interlude. We get Unravel, very, very awesome. In fact, the interlude goes into the Unravel song quite well. The only issue with the interlude, I think it was this interlude, Constantly Nowhere, is the vocal effect she employs on this interlude, along with 1 or 2 other bits of other songs. Depending how old you are, you might remember the sketch. Is the same that is used for the song in the SNL sketch with the "ooh, what you say" thing. Now, if you are as tragically old as me, you'll remember that whole SNL sketch. I don't even watch SNL, and I knew about this sketch and have watched it on YouTube many, many times. One of the best things Shia LaBeouf has ever been in. But yeah, that was slightly distracting for me because I could only think of that sketch during it. But still, brilliant songs. We get some more stuff, more songs. But like I said, it's an absolutely superb album. Continues Poppy's metal evolution into definitely one of the metal queens up there with Courtney LaPlante of Spirit Box. For me, the ladies in Kitty as well, and of course, you've got Amy Lee from Evanescence holding up the more gothic end of the metal thing. Christina Scarbia's up there. Many people. Terry B, who doesn't get brought up enough from my ruin. For the more hardcore end. Talking of hardcore, the album ends with I've got to look up the name of the song again now. I would look on the back of the back of the cover, but if you can read those song titles, you have better eyesight than me. Empty Hands itself, that's it, which has two stunning revelations. It's definitely one of the heaviest songs she's done, along with another song on this album. But also at the end it has, and I'm not kidding here, a full-on hardcore beatdown riff. Like, it genuinely slows down, goes into a proper hardcore riff. You get a full-on death metal brie from Poppy as one of the last things on the album, which I don't think anyone was expecting. And then the album ends on like this full-on beatdown. So if you are going to the UK tour, where she's supporting Evanescence later this year, if she plays Empty Hands itself, are you not up for a mosh? Maybe avoid the pit during that song, I'd say. Although she might tailor the set list a bit differently for an Evanescence audience, we'll see. Maybe a little bit lighter, because as far as I know, Amy Lee has not gone full death metal on any songs just yet. It could happen, obviously. But yeah, so Poppy, Empty Hands. If you're not a fan of Poppy, you're not going to like it. If you're on the fence and have enjoyed the more heavier stuff, check out the singles, and then check out the album if you like the singles, because I think you'll enjoy it. If you're not enjoying Poppy already, you either have some real thing against slightly commercial stuff, or for some reason you just don't like metalcore, which I can understand. A lot of metalcore is quite boring and generic, but this isn't quite metalcore. This is Jordan Fish doing like the production, everything. It has a little industrial touches to it, the sounds and everything. It keeps it varied. As usual, it's only just over half hour long, which is a good length for a Poppy album. It's how she's been for the last 4 albums anyway. And yeah, I imagine live this is going to kill it. And I'm glad to see that she has kept on the metal path with her sound, along with This Is Poppy now. I think we can now kind of disregard those earlier albums, because she sounds a lot more comfortable doing this than what I heard what I heard originally, which was the more hip-hop pop stuff. This seems to be Poppy as she's always wanted to be. Seems to be the music she wants to be making, and I hope she continues this way as well. Obviously, I've been worried that she's going to switch it up to going back to pop. Don't think that would work now with this many heavier albums. So still looking forward to what she does in the future. Hoping I can get an interview for my radio show in the future. And yeah, if you haven't yet, check that out. Check that out. Check that out. Check that out. And definitely check that out as well. So there you go. I am a confirmed Poppy fan. I mean, I wouldn't own them if I wasn't. And yeah, hopefully I can get to see her live again. So yeah, that's been my review. Empty Hands gets 9 out of 10 from me. There was only one slight bugbear for me. Poppy can obviously sing. We've heard it many, many times. I don't know why they keep using auto-tune on certain parts of songs for her. She doesn't need it. She is a very, very talented singer. She does not need the bloody auto-tune. And I'm kind of sick of hearing auto-tune. I've been sick of auto-tune for about 15, 20 years, so hearing it coming up again is kind of a bugbear for me. It's why it's not, a slightly higher score, but it's still, 9 out of 10. it'd be 9.5 out of 10 without the auto tune, because I still think she can come out with an even better album, because her album's just been getting better and better and better. Slight slip with Zig, but yeah, she's just getting better and better writer, better, like, heavier out songs, heavier albums, while still keeping that more commercial flair to them to give it variety and keep you engaged, as opposed to, some extreme metal where, it's all heavy and all that. In fact, death metal does this as well. All heavy and all that, and it can be enjoyable, but it kind of turns into white noise after a few songs because it all starts to sound the same. So yes, Poppy, Empty Hands, go check it out. Massive recommend from me.